Once in an academic millennium there is a paradigm shift of sorts. Sure, we have PhD comics, Lego grad student, and ass deans that made us laugh because they share a general and relatable truth about the academic world. Netflix's The Chair also is painfully true in so many awkward ways. There's that saying that sincere innovation is about seeing further by standing on the shoulders of giants. Then there's that person who stands on the shoulders of that person standing on the shoulders of the giants. That's Tim Gill. Dr. Gill is a sociologist by training who is a bit like a mishmash of The Onion and a Rorschach test. He trolls by telling the truth, perhaps a bit too boldly at times, but in a way that you get folks who are both extremely triggered by him, and others who laugh, but perhaps a bit uncomfortably, the way you laugh when someone said something a bit too forthcoming. Perhaps things that aren't really said in polite academic company. Since you don't win by not trying, I took a big swing and sought an interview with this academic Twitter superstar, and guess what? I scored the interview. This is a big win for my career, almost as good as getting published in an academic journal. Tim explains what he's learned from academia from his extremely insightful Twitter exchanges. He gives advice to graduate students, and explains how his sociological experiment of other academic fields is coming together nicely. Ultimately, I am still learning from his tweets, reading and rereading them like precious tea leaves, trying to find those superstar shortcuts to making it big in the academic world. What have you learned about academia from tweeting? Academics are much like other Twitter users. They too respond in haste at times, sometimes not knowing who exactly they're responding to. For example, I'm highly cited and highly published, and my work is featured in numerous high-impact journals. Likewise, my CV is extensive, and some folks would do well to read through it before asserting this or that in response to a tweet of mine. It's doubly disconcerting though when it's indeed another academic, and not a common civilian, who does this. I'm widely known throughout academia for my empirical research, and there's no excuse for other academics to not be familiar with my work, regardless of field.